Actually, I prefer online classes.
Okay, not a popular opinion, but I would say that not really.
I don't have to be obliged to wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning just to attend a class.
Hello everyone, my name is Shi Yin, and today I'll be doing an interview in the Leaderonomics office. I'll ask the interns to see how they view on this whole COVID-19 situation and see how it impacts their student lives. Now that we have passed through the MCO period, the CMCO, and now the RMCO, our daily lives have changed drastically and everything is being digitalized, including online classes. So now let's have a look and see how the interns think and feel on this whole COVID-19 situation.
At University in Subang 2.
Help University, and I'm in my second year of my psychology degree.
I'm studying with Wingza at Help University, Subang 2 then.
I'm studying in Hong Kong, the University of Science and Technology.
It started off I think it was very convenient, but towards now, even watching other people take online classes, I think that I really miss the physical interactions that I have with all the professors and lecturers.
Online classes, it's a bit complicated for me because at first I really did not like it at all because it's hard to learn, but I think now I've gotten used to it and it's not too bad.
I think at first there were a bit of hiccups because the professors and the students were trying to get used to it. But I think after that, I think things flowed pretty smoothly. Yeah, and I think the classes were done well because there's a lot of presentation slides that we can look back at and recorded lectures that we can always review.
Personally, I prefer online classes because we can refer back to the materials later and take notes afterwards.
I don't think it's a black and white answer. I think that there should be both.
Definitely if I had to choose physical classes, but online classes, if I have to, then for now, then okay lah, not too bad.
Actually, I prefer online classes because I think it's more flexible that way.
Some of the lecturers honestly aren't very that skilled at doing online lectures, and they are much better at their forte in person. So I think that is a major con, because you could have a very good lecturer and their online classes are not as good.
It's hard to pay attention, consistently pay attention, and also to get the knowledge from a video. It's quite tough lah, I'd say.
There's no friends and the lecturer is not physically with you, and home is a place where you rest and sleep. So it's very hard to get the motivation to attend online, morning online classes and all.
I can actually learn the materials at my own pace, and I don't have to be obliged to wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning just to attend a class. I can view it later as long as I manage to absorb all the necessary information.
It saves time and it's not as tiring as going all the way to my university because I live all the way in KL and my university is at Subang, Sungai Buloh there. So I need to travel a lot. So if I study from at home, I can just go to my laptop and start studying right away.
I think it's flexible because you can always refer back to the recorded lectures. And then another thing is that you can also do the assignments more at your own pace as long as you submit by the deadline.
Okay, not a popular opinion, but I would say that not really, because I feel like all the businesses are actually suffering right now, and schools especially. So I feel like it's quite valid for them to actually not refund us. But then in a way, maybe resource fee and all the fees that we don't actually need to pay, maybe those we don't actually need to pay. But for the general fee, I think it's fair enough for them to just keep it the way it is.
I personally think that there shouldn't be a refund. Even though we are not required to be in campus physically, they are also investing in other infrastructures like our learning management system, and also paying all our lecturers and all the janitors that are cleaning the campuses, and all those require money. And if they do deduct our resource fees, then they might be in a tough situation.
I think maybe they should refund a bit lah, because we don't get the full university experience.
I guess it depends because some of the fees that we are paying, the university still needs to pay for like renting the premises and everything. There are still other costs that they might need to pay. The process of administering the exams, there might be some improvement that can be made in terms of the final exam. There might be students who might refer to the materials without the lecturers or anyone knowing. So they might need to think of ways to prevent that.
I would actually say invest more in their equipment and also their knowledge on how to do online classes. So invest more in like simple things as like camera or recording sound equipment and like visuals in their presentation slides and voiceovers, things like that.
I think maybe if the professors could go through more training so that there's less hiccups during the actual classes, and then also if we have a trial period for students as well to get used to the different aspects of the technology they're using.
So we've come to the end of this interview, and we can see that different people have different views on this situation. For example, like some people prefer physical classes and some prefer online classes. Personally, for me, I prefer physical classes, but after hearing what they say, I guess online classes aren't that bad after all. And I also think that it's reasonable that universities choose not to refund the fees, although my dad has been nagging about it all the time. I hope that you guys learned something from this video, and sometimes we just need to see things in a different perspective. So thank you for watching.